All right, folks, we're up and running here at the New England Sports Village in Attleboro, Massachusetts, making the trip up. Afternoon game to start off the three-game series for your Nor'easters. A lot of these boys getting started past week or so at their respective schools, so trying to work around Saturday schedules for school, and a lot of Avon boys. So Max Demers there right beneath us, 88. Gasparino wearing the number 4. Reynolds and Gasparino, seen them together before on a line. Newman right now in net, and Christensen also taking some warm-ups as well. Got to think with Newman sitting between the pipes right now, he'll probably get the nod. A minute left in warm-ups. Yeah, Christo digging some pucks out of behind the net. Westy there, that's West Haver, number 14. I'm gonna try to shoot without the wide angle today. I might distort things a little more than we're used to. Drop down the sound a little bit. Far side of the ice, Boston Yeti. We're in the Northwestern purple and white there. Both, did they come out with white jerseys on? Oh, okay. Okay. Naylor or Taylor? Naylor? Naylor. Number 1. Yeah, so if you recall, these games are pretty short, 2 22.5-minute halves, and usually an ice cut, but then again, at the discretion of the rink. If they're behind schedule, they're not going to get an ice cut. So, but we're getting an on-time start here, 4:20 in the afternoon. The Boston Yeti. Not sure where Yeti are skating out of. Those are Yetis on the front of their sweaters. Pretty fierce. A few maroon helmets there, always trying to figure out where they're coming from. Didn't see them in the roster book, so not sure we're going to be able to match up who's who and who's where. Looks like we got Westhaver, Demers, and got Reynolds on the far side. Wearing number 7. Face-off, drawback. Mills Hall. Good to see Mills Hall back in the lineup. Mills Hall to Vasey. Vasey, nice cross pass over to Reynolds. Reynolds pulls it into the zone. Attacking was Westhaver behind the net. Oh, Red Gloves trying to get by him. Right, Courtney for the Yeti on the attack. Pulls it in the zone. Christensen in net for the Storm. And that one comes over. That's going to be a high stick. It's always about not where the high stick was, but where the puck goes after the high stick and touches a teammate's stick. So that'll be a face-off in the zone just to the right of Christensen. Oh, sorry. Take that back to the left. The next break, we'll have to show you the canine fan here. Face off, all mucked up there, and shot comes to Christensen. Bad save. He gets down to it, gets a cover, and we'll do it all over again. Exact same spot. Looks like the Nor'easter will go for a line change. Yeti happy with where they are. Both teams with pretty short benches. Quick count has 6 over there for the Yeti, 6 extra staters for the Yeti, and a couple extra there for the Nor'easters. Hockey feeds it over, looking for the back door. Christensen's wide to that. Working from behind the net. And I think that's Courtney. Pulls it off the wall. Racine charges hard. Tries to get possession. He maintains possession. He's going to bring it behind the net. He gets smushed on the glass. Shot unobstructed in front. Shem comes over to help out. And still creates some chaos there, the Yeti. Christensen, heavy stick save. Shem with the clear, gets it up ice. Hebert, and Christo's got to keep it off sides. And Gasparino sees he can get inside on the offsides, but nope. Quick whistle there, and we'll get an offsides face-off just outside the zone. A couple quick chances there for the Yeti. 2 or 3 saves in quick succession for Christensen. That's center ice, drawback. Vasey carries it deep, giving chase to the Storm. Coming from behind the net. Oh, looking for some cheap loose change. And Kelty saw that one. That was just hanging in the paint there. Looks like Sousa, number 40, is in net for the Yeti. Nice white pads there. And that one pops out, and we get an offsides call. Oh, Kilty, Westhaver, and on the far side there. That's probably Fish there, number 2, right? So it looks like rotating around the 2 centermen. 3 pairs of wingers. Westhaver draws back, comes out to Mills Hall. Mills Hall feeds it over to Vasey. Vasey looking, he surveys the scene. He's getting the attention of one of the Yeti. And Vasey's got to come back to it again. He looks up ice, feeds up to Mills Hall. Mills Hall with the 1 touch. Tries to get into Kilty. Kilty turns up. Vasey. And a little bit of chaos in the transition in the neutral zone. And that one shoveled out of play onto the away bench. Like we get a face-off just, there we go. Referee signaling. Just outside the defensive zone for the Nor'easters. Looks like Christo there, wearing the double 7s and the Sun Devils gloves and helmet. And someone doesn't have a mouth guard, so they will be asked to leave the ice surface, and he'll skate himself over to the locker room. Find a mouth guard or some black tape to put in his mouth. Face-off drawback from Christo. Racine's got a chase. Racine, again, getting the attention of his opponent. Shem looking to go the other way with it. Another Yeti there. Shem tries to play it up off the dasher. Gets it to Christo. And Storm were efforting to get an exit. They achieve it, but not before Courtney for the Yeti comes back into the zone. Racine's going to carry. He's got 2 Yeti on either side of him. I guess those are Yetis. Plural for Yeti, is it Yeti? Do we know? The plural of Yeti? Yeti with a double I? Or Yetis with an S? Are you not wearing a microphone today? And kicking him out of the zone is Reynolds. That one skirts by Christensen. Christensen tracking. Shem trying to add some pressure into the corner. And Yeti trying to cycle it back up. And throws his shoulder. Comes up to the high slot, shot, and Christensen good on the glove. He snags it out of the air. Yeti coach saying 1 minute, so looking for a hard 1 minute hero play probably. Yeti playing with 3D it looks like. They've got 1D cycling in and out, and a little bit shorter bench as we said before. A little tippy tap, 1 touch, Beaver's got help from Westaber. A little tough there along the rail. Tight sight lines here in the secondary rink. Not in the premier ring today. And Yeti out for the charge. And 1-on-1 here. Vasey keeping him wide. And that puck runs wide as well. Coming back around, Westaber on the attack. And looks like we might have an icing call right along the Zamboni door on the far side of the ice. So we'll bring it all the way down and we'll get a face-off inside the offensive zone for the Storm. Christo finds his way into the circle at the face-off dot, trying to get it to Kilty. Kilty's there. Kilty's wide. He's at the goal line. Now he charges to the net. And Christo comes back up with it. Christo looking to grab that rebound. Comes out to Mills Hall. Mills Hall fields it. Throws it deep. Chasing is Kilty. Kilty plays the body. Now he plays the puck. And Christo there. The 2 Storm working well together here below the goal line. Yeti trying to get out from being buried. The onslaught of pressure here from the Storm. Kilty again in the corner. Christo there. Fish the high man. He's the F3. Even though he's wearing the number 2. Vasey's going to bring it all the way down. He turns. Nice tight turn towards the boards. He shovels it high. And gloved out of the air by one of the Yeti. And to get out of the zone. Right at center ice. Yeti in the zone. 2-on-4. Looking. Coming around. Below the goal line. Oh, dangerous puck in front. And buried by Courtney. He gets it by Christensen over his shoulder as Christensen was going down. Yeti strike, 1-0 here. 16:57 remaining in the first half. That low slot there. That puck drifted back up to him. And Courtney for the Yeti. Gets it over his shoulder. So good with his glove hand earlier Not sure if he might have had a screen on him as well. A little bit of traffic in front. An unmarked man in the middle. Yeti back at the same spot. Turning. And feeding. Another puck comes up front. Mills Hall. Or sorry, that's Westaver. He's nice, good back check. He's at the top of the paint. Another one drifts over. Demers. A lot of pressure here. And Christensen, he gets down to it. He flops on that one like a pancake. It's a freeze for the Storm. So far, could be even time of possession for both teams, but controlling the zone here in the last minute or so have been the Yeti. Mills Hall turns tight. Mills Hall gets the attention of one of his opponents. Comes back around. And it looks like we got ourselves on a PK. Missed that one. I believe that might have been Demers going in, charging hard at the net. Probably a roughing call. And the Yeti strike on the power play. Making quick work of it. 23 short seconds into the power play. And they go up 2-0. At center ice, 15:56. Full strength, 5-on-5 hockey. Springs Demers out of the box. But not before the Yeti draw blood on the power play. Bristow drags it back over to Mills Hall. Mills Hall, D-to-D pass over to Vasey. Vasey looking for the cross, back to Christo. DeVere in the zone. He's got a chase though. He's got an opponent controlling the puck. And the Yeti do the same as the Storm just did to escape the zone. D-to-D hinge up. And Vasey trying to get cute with it. And dangerous one. Again up front, in the slot, and Christensen saw that one. And sees it right to his breadbasket, into his glove, feeds it back to the referee, and we get a face-off down in the zone. Westaver, Sentiment taking the face-off. Shem, Kilty, Fish out there, and Racine, 5. On the ice for the Storm. 15 minutes remain in the first half. See the scoreboard there. Another one comes to Christensen. Christensen getting a workout here. Again, the last 2 minutes or so have been a lot of pressure come the way of the Nor'easter Storm. From the point, Akey there throws a hard one on the ice. And playing a little more physical here too. I think the Yeti aren't afraid to throw a few more bodies with a 2-goal differential right now. Backhand to number 15 for the Yeti. Shot, blocker save. That one kicks over the corner. Fish with it. Fish works this way and that, gets into the zone, tries it again, loses possession. Good effort by Fish to try to be elusive right as he was trying to enter the zone. Vasey dragging his opponent. Switches up Mills Hall, I think, out there. Another one on the ice, blocked by Vasey, and it looks like we got the net off, and we're going to stop it. Just put the net back to its moorings. Fans right here. Blue guy. A lot of Husky teams up here. I know we had the Terriers and the Huskies. A lot of Boston teams up here. Using the canine mascots as their namesakes. Comes to Reynolds. Reynolds feeds it to Vasey. Vasey playing centerman right now. Demers comes around to it. Demers on his backhand, flips it around through his legs. Loose puck. Mills Hall. Mills Hall's going to throw it in there. Try to create something. Just get pucks to the net at this point. Comes around to Demers. Demers surveys. That one runs high. It skirts along the side of the outside of the netting for the net. Reynolds throws it back in, trying to create a little more chaos. Giving chase is Demers. Demers trying to get position on his opponent. Still stabbing at it. Choke it up. And Christo steps down to it. Demers still with it. Demers trying to get between his legs again. Demers shot. Blocker safe. Flips up. Vasey. Vasey takes a shot at it. And that one gets by Vasey. He's going to scurry back. Feeds it over to Mills Hall. Mills Hall, hard pass over to Demers. That might be nice. And Sousa there for the Yeti call it. He calls it as a nice, and he's correct. And that'll come to the referee, and she'll bring us all the way down here for a face-off. To the right of Christensen. You usually see the diagonal ice. Usually when you see a shot that hard up ice and it's diagonal, boards usually rob a lot of energy and it doesn't make its way all the way down there. But that one sure did. Come back around. Good idea there for the Yeti. It's an east-west hockey here. Cross pass. Racine steps down, throws a body. Unmarked man, but Christensen sees that puck right into his body. At this level, goalies get a good sight line on it. They're gonna get these stops. They're bigger, they're stronger, they're more athletic, and they got that vision and reaction time. Another one, and you got to watch that back door. And it's not the back door there, but it's the low slot. And 3-0 here for the Yeti. And a lot of those pucks that have drifted back out to the slot, I would say almost all 3 goals are kind of that same position. Hard to track that quick. The goaltender, that support. Fish comes in, this cross pass, tries to get it to Kelty. Yeti with it. Yeti from behind the net. Back pass. Courtney carried in. Courtney, the goal scorer, opening the scoring for today's game. Another cross pass. Feed back around. Pops out of the zone. Neutral zone. Race to it. Kelty, Christo, and Vasey gets by all 3 of them. Courtney shot. Courtney's rising shot. Floats over the net. Vasey. Vasey coming out of the zone. Vasey. And looks like an offsides call as the Yeti throw it out of the zone and quickly comes back in and get an offsides. Looks like it'll just be a face-off right there. Bang, bang. Offsides play. West Haver shovels back. Mills Hall backhands it into the zone. West Haver and Demers. Demers comes back around, and West Haver's got some space. He turns that puck, takes a shot from downtown, and Sousa traps it down and kicks it off to the side and due to stoppage. 11:10 remaining in the first half of play. 3-0 here for the Boston Yeti. West Haver, Reynolds, both in the corner. West Haver tries to get it back to the D-man. He does. Mills Hall throws another one to net. Good to see the D engage on that. West Haver backs it in. Demers, West Haver, working together. West Haver tries to get by his opponent. He tries to throw a shoulder on him though. O'Leary wearing the number 12 for the Yeti. O'Leary got a fake out. Vasey's tracking him the whole way. He gives him a couple slaps. Still going with it. O'Leary went on a skating clinic, and the adventurous fan here says pass the puck. That one gets by Reynolds, and looks like we got ourselves a roughing call and some frustration. Looks like here the door opens for the Yeti, and that'll put the Storm on the power play. O'Leary, a little frustration on his part, looks like. He was the puck carrier previously, and he finds his way into the box. Not sure I saw the penalty. It's off the play, or at least off the puck. Might have been behind the play. So that'll put the Storm on the man advantage. We got to assemble something here. Got 2 minutes to work with. Smushed in the wall there is Shem. And he's holding his chest a little bit. Here. Racine challenging Christo. And coming back around. Dacey. That one gets by Racine. Racine was coming to the bench for Mills Hall to get on the ice. Pretty disorganized power play so far, but hey, making it work there. On the back door is Dacey. And a quick bang bang right up ice. And kind of catch the Yeti sleeping there. Or maybe hibernating a little bit. And Nor'easter get themselves one there. Make it a 1-3 game. Dacey, I think. I'm not sure who it came from. We can always look back. That was a nice pass. Yeah, some confusion there. Line change in the midst of all that, but coming up ice. So both teams 1-1 for their power play so far. Yeti win the draw at center ice. Coming in hard. Christo comes to it. Christo at center ice. Crosses center ice into the blue line. Christo plays the body. Someone's stick goes flying. Oh, more pressure here coming from the Storm. Loose puck. Hanging out around the top of the paint. And when you hear that whoosh, that's usually your coach calling loose. Letting his players know. Get that puck trap down. We'll get it clear. Another one comes to Christensen, and Christensen gets stabbed at, and both Christo and Mills Hall don't appreciate it, and they let their opponent know that. Puck kind of found its way to that weird spot where it flutters up in front of the bucket for Christensen, and he's just trying to get it down onto the ice and get a cover for it, or at least get it in his glove, and still getting some sticks on him. Mills Hall turns it around. Face-off win for the Storm. Fish looks to go inside on it. Mills Hall to Racine and Kilty. That one runs along the cup rail behind the net. Trapped down by Westhaver, uses his hand. Bat it down, get it to his stick. He's looking up ice. V's it up. V's it up to Fish. Oh, heavy hit there to Fish. He's right back up though. Mills Hall. Mills Hall turns. Kilty there to help him out. And puck again loose. Looking to finish it is Fish. Puck's still alive. Couple chances there with a loose puck. Again, fluttering this way and that. In the zone, in the paint. Kilty takes a shot, and early whistle. Yeah, it looks like we have I'm not sure what the whistle was there. Something off the play again. I only got one set of eyes here, so looks like one of the Yeti grabbing his hand. He loses his glove, so he goes to the bench, and I'm not sure if he got a slash there, but might have been the call. I'm not sure. Did you see what the call was? Was it a slash? Looks like Fish is in the box. That's going to put the Yeti on the power play. 2 minutes, 7:25 remaining in the first half. Yeti going to take some time to assemble outside. Cristo chasing. Box is kind of dropping away. Nice job by Cristo to use his skate. Maybe playing soccer in the off season. That kind of move. Shot, V's behind the net. Racine doesn't want to chase. Going to keep their 4 guys up front, above the goal line. Another shot, and Christensen kicks that off to the side, hits the netting above the glass, and we get a stoppage. Slowing it down a little bit here are the Yeti on this power play. 94 seconds remain in the power play. Swap out on D. Basie and Mills Hall. That one's shoveled out. That's a field goal between 2 Yeti. Hakey draws back, surveys the scene. He's got time and space with the man advantage. 5-on-4 hockey for the Yeti. Hakey comes up ice, draws it into the zone. He carries it. It's a hockey stop. Throws it back to his D-man. His D-man looks, walks it over to the middle. Coming back around, top of the circle. That one's airmail over the net. And 2 Yeti deep in the corner. That one skirts by him, no ice. 58 seconds remain and the man advantage for Boston Yeti. Number 15 for the Yeti draws in. Mills Hall's got his attention. Coming back around, nice job by Westaver. Westaver's got an attack on it. He's got help too. 2-on-1, shot, runs it high. And that one's coming from the stick of Reynolds. Reynolds running up there. Right beneath us, Reynolds playing the body. And during the PK, it's always a good idea. Keep your opponent as far away from your own net. It's kind of hockey 101 there. 10 seconds remain in the man advantage, but right now, oh, good job by Cristo. Cristo comes up with it. Goalie comes up. Souza comes up to play it high. Shovels it off to the side. Looks like another set of Zamboni doors over there, too. Long stretch pass, but that one finds its way out of play, and we'll get a face-off probably. They're in the zone or just in the neutral zone here. Newman flips it back up into play. Gives it to the referee, and looks like we're not sure where they're setting up here. Players not really sure. They're in the zone or we're going to play it over outside the zone. Still in the neutral zone, but outside the defensive zone. 5:15 remaining in the first half. I think we're going to get a nice cut here, given we're on time. So that'll give both teams some time to regroup. Shot. And looks like Lockwood there throws the shot on net. Runs high, but Christensen grabs it out of the air. Lockwood up for the task. He keeps it in the zone. Both teams full strength. Power play expires for the Yeti. O'Leary and Vasey tied up there. And Mills Hall is going to come down, try to feel that puck. Gets it over to Cristo. Still beneath the goal line. Mills Hall comes up with it. Gets it up along the edge, rims it up to Beaver. And puck kind of floating in space right now. Dump with no chase. Lockwood shot and butterflying down. Almost didn't do that last second. Another one comes up to the slot. Yeti, we're working the whole zone here. D-man steps it down, blocker save from Christensen. Mills Hall kicks it out, and achieving the final exit there to the neutral zone is Westaver. Oh, sorry. That's Casperino. My bad. I saw one of the 4s. There's only one 4 on there, and that's Casperino Jr. Kilty, good speed. But Lockwood brings it in. Lockwood, the D-man. Lockwood feeds it over. Good sauce pass to one of his wingers. Kilty's got to win that race over to Hockey. Shem looking to tie up his opponent. Kilty with it. Kilty's got an effort to reach that stick down. Coming back around, shoveling it as a backhand. Might have run a little wide there. Yeti moving the puck on the outside. Yeah. Kilty and Fish. They clog up that lane. Vasey getting up ice. Kilty, the wingman, a little high. He's unable to get to it. Centerman help fills the monkey in the middle there, along the short wall. And Racine knows it's an ice, doesn't even bother playing it. And we get ourselves a face-off down in the Yeti zone. Another icing call, and we'll do it all over again. I just flipped to the other side. Yeah, Sousa here is sporting some really nice gear. Some bright white gear. You usually don't see that on goalies after the first couple games or two, or even on one practice, you know. Nice white pads there. Puck runs into the middle. Got a foot race here. A shot. Christensen fields it off to the side. Puck takes a weird bounce off the wall. Goes almost vertical. Number 24, number 77 there for Nor'easter. Tied up a little bit. Demers trying to thread the needle. He's got to keep it on sides. Christo was going right into the zone. Looks like Demers ran a little parallel to that blue line. Full head of steam though. Willis Hall turns it. He thinks about going the other way. He gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds runs out of space. But Christo there swoops in to help out. Willis Hall tries to get it out. Comes back to the D-man who comes off for a line change. He throws a shot. Hits glass behind the net. Demers in the zone. Demers. Shot. And that one blocks, but weird deflection. Angle is almost vertical. Stays in play though. Courtney coming in the zone. Courtney trying to split the two. The D-men don't like that. They deny him that opportunity. Trying to come inside. Veer. Vasey gets to the center ice, but finds the stick of Courtney. Courtney gets to it. O'Leary was shot and trapped somewhere. There you go, right behind the pads for Christensen. 32.7 seconds remain in the first half. Face off, puck drop. Curious to see what these orange and green pants are for one of the Yeti players. What team that aligns with. I think that might be the, could be almost black and green, or black and orange for Rectory. Ten seconds remain. And jammed up along the wall here. And that's just going to freeze the puck. And that's the end of the first half here. Yeti getting the better of the Nor'easter the first half. A 3-1 game, but answering on the power play were these Storms. So get ourselves a nice cut here, and we'll be back at for the second half, another 22.5 minutes to settle this one. So catch you on the other side. All right, got ourselves a fresh ice cut. Both teams making their way out of the dressing rooms. Halftime for the two halves. Seems weird to say that for a hockey game, but it is what it is. These little showcase matchups. I think they only usually have like $1.20 for ice time. Maybe even an hour. I don't know. What, we got 5:07 right now? 2:20? No. Maybe an hour and 20 minutes, I think they're setting aside for a game. All right, looks like Newman in between the pipes. He's carving up his crease. He's got the light blue pads there. His dad was telling me those are playing for the New Jersey Hitmen, so those are colors there. So it happens to work out with the nor'easter, that flash of light blue there. Cornflower, or maybe it's just the cold temperature of a nor'easter storm, right? All right, so we got 22:30 on the clock. I always say, a team eager to take the face-off is the team that's going to win, but we'll see what happens here. Test that theory. Got the chat going too, so let me know if you're not hearing any sound or any technical stuff on the other side. And we got ourselves a face-off draw. And again, Yeti's still going, left to right on your screen. Those Hall fields it up, right beneath us. Battle. Casey goes the other way with it. Westaver shovels it over. Reynolds comes to Demers. And looks like Yeti come up with it. O'Leary takes it outside. O'Leary tries to come in on it. Basie denies him at the dot. Comes back up the other way. Good hard charge there from Demers. He gives Lockwood a whole face full of glove. Mills Hall coming back around. And looks like Demers will get called for that. It's got to be a roughing call. Yeah, cross check. Got to make an effort on the puck. Don't think the puck was there. And that'll put the Yeti on the man advantage. And Nor'easter on the PK. 2 minute goes on the clock. A little over a minute into the first half. Face off, good tie up. Nor'easter. Racine looks to rim it up, try to achieve an exit. Comes back up to the D-man. D to D pass. And working outside. Playing some catch along the wall. Shot. Hits the post. And Newman saw it there. To find out, a shot on net that hits the post is not a shot on goal. That one takes a funny little ricochet. Comes back around. Christo gets it out of the zone, looks like. And D-man will work in their own defensive zone. They hinge it up. They ice it all the way up. And looks like 73 seconds remain on the man advantage for the Yetis. Still haven't gotten the confirmation on the plural of Yeti. But our research department is off for the weekend, so I guess we're not going to get an answer on that. All right, so taking a face-off in their own zone on the icing call are the Yeti during their power play. Nice turn from Reynolds, but that one gets blocked up high. Pass from O'Leary, plays it off the wall. Makes the best of something. Lockwood steps down, he's on top of this circle there. He takes another shot, rips one. D-man deals it inside, feeds it to the winger. Winger surveys. That one bouncing around. And Westaver sees that all the way to his stick. That one comes to Newman. Newman gets the save. 36 seconds remain in the man advantage. Face-off win for the Storm. Lockwood, again with a chance, up high, and continuing to play catch, but Lockwood, skilled skater there as a D-man. He steps down. That puck just kind of stops itself along the wall. Lockwood, nice backwards skating. Surveys the scene. Wingman pinches up. 10 seconds remain in the power play for the Yeti. Yeti deep, inside. And Demers will spring out of the box. He'll go to the bench. And full-strength hockey joining is Casparino. And O'Leary draws back for the Yeti. Comes across the center ice line. O'Leary in the zone. O'Leary tries to move this way and that. Tries to get by Mills Hall. They run him wide. And Newman's just going to cover this one and get a stoppage. While looks like Yeti went down right below the goal line there on a hit from one of the Nor'easter players. I don't know if that was from Mills Hall. 19-11. So the Storm thwarting the Yeti on the last two power plays. Penalty kill. 2 for 3 today. Penalties from Demers and the other one was hard shot there, number 15, the Yeti. Christo chips it out, giving chase, Bevere Jr. Probably on that pronunciation if I'm not saying it right. Shem's gonna come all the way back to it. Shem hooks it down. Racine V's it behind him. Getting to the other side. Getting smushed there is Christo. Bevere gets it out to Bevere. And nice job playing Courtney hard. Christo and Bevere both playing Courtney pretty hard there. Christo gets out. V's it right along that blue line. And looks like we'll have an icing call. 18:01 remain. Universal sign of icing, right? Referee selling it there, crossed arms. So it's almost like a disappointed parent look. The icing call. Arms crossed. Mills Hall tries to peel it off the wall. Centering that over, gets to the stick of O'Leary. O'Leary escapes. Mills Hall traps it back down. Mills Hall, Westhaver. Mills Hall work together. Westhaver trying to give a little bit of space. Oh, good idea there from Mills Hall. Feed it over to Westhaver. Westhaver's stick lifted just the right moment to thwart his effort. Fish feeds it up, and that's going to be an icing call, and that'll come all the way back down. There's that disappointed arms crossed. Fans here reminding their players to get control of the puck. Always pearls of wisdom from the fans here, especially on these upper decks that look down over. Previous game, we saw one of the parents, and that's another ice. Just keeping us on here. Giving the hand signals. That's one of the parent types we've seen too. Giving hand signals to their player, telling them what to do. In the game before us. I'm not sure that's a universal code for hand signals, but it was very demonstrative, I will say, in the gesturing. Demers gets it up ice, works it along the wall. Demers comes back to it, loose puck, and D-Man swipes it clear with the windshield wipers on extra full blast. And that one snagged out of the air by Newman. Newman wearing the Avon bucket there. Newman feeds it back. Referee. That one kind of popped up into his glove and snags it out of the air. So 3-1 here. 17:01 or 17:02 remaining. Another interesting thing too, teams don't switch sides here. They stay shooting in the same net for these two half games. Lucene corrals it. Lucene's getting smushed there, but Christo's there. And player, a hand pass. And coach is not sure what happened, but pretty clear hand pass. Player's on his belly and flips the puck out, and that was smart on the Nor'easter player's part not to play the puck, because then it finds the stick of a teammate, and they'll just pull it out of the zone. Good heads up play. Face-off draw comes back to Shem. Right, Shem feeds it up and comes right back to Newman. Newman's got to make an extra save that he probably shouldn't have had to, but I can say that because that was my kid. Mills Hall, Basie, we've seen quite a few good runs into the offensive zone today. Very offensively minded defenseman. He's playing nice and deep there on the top of the circle, as is Mills Hall. Not really retreating too quickly, so always love to see that. Try to shrink down the size of that zone offensively and try to suffocate your opponents with a little bit less space by which to work. Face-off win for the Storm. Entering the zone is Fish. Backed up by West-Tabor. Coming back to the Yeti in the neutral zone. Yeti in the zone. Neal on the far side. Neal tries to trap that one down. That one sauced up in the air and can't trap it down. West-Tabor shot. West-Tabor shot hits the skates of Kilty. And that puck's coming back around, trying to keep it in the zone. Good effort by Mills Hall to try to keep it in the zone, and other players trying to escape the zone at the same time. So two players chatting it up there, Kilty and Mills Hall, grinning ear to ear, having fun doing this thing called hockey. West-Tabor, good tie-up, uses that lanky frame, tie up his opponent. Got to think they could use that to their advantage too and have one of the wingers step down in. Peel that puck out. Shem gets it up to Kilty. West-Tabor there. West-Tabor, Kilty. And it's a numbers game. And it comes to Nor'easters. Fish, Kilty's going to get some space. Kilty, nice idea there, but disrupted by the Yeti player between the two of them. Christo comes up ice. Christo's got Kilty. Kilty in the zone. Christo dragged to the ice, no tripping call. Yeti in the zone. Trying to keep him wide as Mills Hall. And trying to backhand it over. And bang, bang play. And the trailing player buries that one and gets it by Newman. We got a 4-1 game. Not a lot of reaction time there to be able to respond to that shot. D-man was running them wide, but then that puck found its way to the middle where that trailer was able to get it by Newman. All right, you got a 5-1 game, right? 5-1-3 or 4-1 game? 4-1 game? 4-1. Sorry. That goal went up pretty quick. We do have the score bug on the bottom, so always check there. Is someone holding a stick there? Demers. Demers won't appreciate that. Pretty sure. Seeing him as a player. Courtney goes wide. Demers and Vasey both look to keep him outside. He's skating circles along the wall. Vasey will chip up. That might actually be no ice. Takes a funky bounce. Yeah, the open door down there. Again, Zamboni door there. There's two Zamboni doors, so rough ice on both sides. Batted down. And that would have been a hand pass. And in the corner, Vasey's getting brutalized there by number 77. Looks like he's going to take them both. And referee going to pull them both. Looks like an offset. Vasey's upset, but referee explaining you were holding his stick. That'll be probably a simple offset here, 13-22, so probably 11-22 and a whistle, so we're keeping score at home. Keep track of that. Looks like Coach Picard looking for some clarification. Doesn't really receive any wisdom from the referee there. Goes Hall with it. He carries. And he gets dispossessed. Again, trying to come out of the zone. Shem, Christo. Christo gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds squirts by him. Shot towards Newman. Mills Hall. Mills Hall tries to V it over to Reynolds. Reynolds going to go the other way with it. He switches the ice. Shem feeds it over to Demers. Demers cross pass to Mills Hall. Mills Hall is there. He's playing wingman. Mills Hall. Oh, nice move. Plays his body. Positions away. Keeps the puck away. Good angling there. Shot to Newman. Save. Reynolds turns it at the slot. Right at the hash marks there. Oh, nice pitch up to Demers. And Demers loses possession, but still has the fight in him. Along the wall. Cross pass picked off by Casparino. Casparino gets right down to it. Trying to keep him outside is Shem. And it plays the body. The puck's along the wall. Shem comes up with the puck. Gets it to Westaver. Westaver, nice cross pass to Demers. Demers, we're going to come inside. Takes the shot. Oh, hits the crossbar. It also hits the netting up above, so we get a stoppage. Nice job by 3 or 4 players there to engage and move that puck up ice. And nice pass from Westaver up to Demers. And Demers taking the early shot from distance. And I think he gets a goalie got something on it. Looks like here number 1 is in there. Naylor, I think I saw on his nameplate previously. So again, looks like the Yeti also splitting the duties of their goaltenders. Each one getting a half as are the Storm. O'Leary on the attack again. O'Leary taking the shot along the ice. Mills Hall helps to block that. Bavir turns it up ice. Loose puck. Finds its way up ice into the zone, but not before the Yeti try to turn it the other way. O'Leary takes a shot again. That's blocked by Mills Hall. This time much closer. Efforting for an escape there is Fish. Casparino. Casparino 4, Fish is 2. We're going to keep that in my mind. I feel like there's going to be some good Irish pub names here with some of these nameplates. You got the O'Leary out there. You got Finnegan who's out there, right? You got Kilty. Courtney. Go to Shem. Shem gets it to Kilty. Kilty wearing the red helmet there. Yeti charging hard. Pretty physical behind the net. West Tabor angling in there. Oh, West Tabor smushed along the wall and absolutely teed up the numbers there, it looked like. He hops back up though, good to see that. And 11:22, so that whistle will spring the offsets out. And Courtney looks like he's going to be headed to the box. Wouldn't be surprised here to 2 and 10. Hit from behind. Yep. Game misconduct, so he's going to need someone else. He said, no, don't close that door yet, son. You need somebody else in here with you. They're going to serve the 2 minutes, and you're going to serve the 10, which will be the rest of the game. Huh? 2 and 10. No, it doesn't have to be someone from the ice. And referee calling time here just to get the time on the clock. So it'll be a 2 minute with the hit from behind. Good to see West Tabor still out there, so always dangerous when you see that. It's hard to see along this line here too, this wall. Gotta have pitch the camera in front. Diagonals that over to Reynolds. So puts the dangerous play there. Puts the Storm on the power play. Kilty, and oh, nice cleanup there from Reynolds. We get ourselves a nor'easter goal, make it a 4-2 game. Good puck movement and peeling some guys off for D at the same time. And Reynolds leading the 2-2 train. West Tabor is second. So Reynolds is, sorry, that's Dylan Reynolds, number 7. From Liam, 14. Liam West Tabor. That's funny. I know all their last names. I don't know any of their first names, right? But yeah, so the 2 for 2 or 2 for 3 on the power play for the Storm today. Making quick work of it there. West Tabor's there. Reynolds, yeah, trying to do the same thing. Give it back to him. Loose puck again, and we got ourselves a fracas at the net. Talking about all the traffic on 95 and 495. And Demers looks like he's getting pretty animated and running his mouth. I can't think that's going to help the cause of the Nor'easters. He's just skating them off the ice. It looks like these two will go off together. Another offset. Don't worry, they'll all be at the pool later. Doing cannonballs. All right, so I think that's going to keep it 5-on-5, right? So 9:54 and a whistle, or 7:54 and a whistle for the two of them. Another offset. So keeps 5 players on the ice for both teams. Skaters, I should say. Sorry. Christo gets that one to the glass. Bieber. And Christo's still with it. He tries to start it to net. There's some fight left in his Storm. Got by Vasey to track back. That one comes back around, hits the post. Newman tracks it over. Vasey. Getting it to Bieber. And Christo. Mills Hall stretches out. And that puck in between legs. And oh my gosh, unmarked man. And Newman can't answer to that. I'm sorry. It's just, that's a tough one. Puck just floats over to the side and unmarked man sitting right there. Makes it a 5-2 game for the Yeti. All right, so the offset penalty, we got the game misconduct for the hit from behind. That player's still in the box, so 2 players in the box for the Yeti, 1 in the box for the Storm. Losing an edge there, Shem. Cristo backhands it. Gasparino's going to try to chase. Advancing Yeti player gets to it first. Well, still a good wall battle here. Got to take my word on it. There we go. That one flips back around. The approaching Racine. It's by Racine. Basie's going to step back to help his D partner out. Basie's going the other way. Racine ribs it along the wall. Kelty can't get to it. He gets interfered. She's coming off the bench trying to get to the puck. And looks like we got ourselves a whistle for icing call. Yep. And we got icing on the far side. It looks like both players sprung out a little early there, 8:04. It should have been 7:54, but I'm not the official timekeeper, so. Face-off win for the Yeti. Getting all mucked up in the corner here. Holding a stick there is West Haver. And he comes up with the stick too. On his keister, gets up and gets the puck. Fun play. Pass fed up. Ice by the Yeti. Rimmed around from behind the net. Yeti working from the outside. Again, rimmed around. Giving her a little boost there. It's Mills Finnegan. Oh, tipped down. Number 10. That's sort of the Colarusso. Nice tip down. D-man throws it in, and looks like that might be Colarulo. With a tip on it. Always amazed at that hand-eye coordination for kids to be able to do that. Colarulo flips it again. That one with a lot of muster on it. Finds its way all the way back to the neutral zone. And offsides call. And looks like here, Cristo's being skated to the box. He'll go in the sin bin for 2. And roughing call. Again, Coach Picard looking for some clarification. He's got his elbow up. And moving through the play there, it looks like. Second referee comes over and ends the conversation, I think. Yeah, the door's still open, I'm not sure. All right, so that puts the penalty from Cristo. Puts the Yeti back on the power play. Akey shot. A lot of traffic there, and Newman sees it to his pads and to his glove. .137 remaining in the man advantage. West Haver ties up his opponent, puts to the ground. And coach calling puck in the middle. D-man skates it over, signals that intent. Shot, good save by Newman. And getting the clear is Fish. Fish is going to skate it up ice. And interference can't get by him. West Haver shot. West Haver follows up on it. Backhands it over. And it gets back to the Yeti. It'll be a 2-on-2. 1 minute remaining in the man advantage. Vasey and Mills Finnegan, or sorry, Finnegan Mills Hall. Mills Finnegan, that's a new name, just made up. 49 seconds remain. Sounds like one of the other teams down below is getting all pumped up with their boombox cranking. O'Leary shot, and he skates that one low. And that's blocker side low, or sorry, that's goofy glove there. Glove side low on Newman. And he can't get down to it. And skirts it by that low side. I just picked up on that if he's a lefty. So striking on the power play there. That will bring Christo loose. And we got ourselves a 6-2 game. Nor'easters trail the Boston Yeti by 4. Oh, nice cleanup. And bang, bang play. And I'm not sure where that came from, but Demers buries that biscuit. 88 there, Max Demers, I think. So Demers, just as quick as the Yeti strike, the Nor'easter come back. Throw one to net. Make it a 6-3 game. Some excitement still in the building here. 5:27 left. Vasey, Mills Hall. Mills Hall has been pretty offensively minded today. He'll skate it into zone. Backing him up, taking his post. Reynolds. And now we got a foot race on the way back. Demers tries to get put side on it. Goal side. And that one finds its way to the net. And Demers tracks him back, makes a change midway. Gets by Demers and gets it by Newman. We got a 7-3 game. Is that 3 goals in about 30 seconds right now? I know the D-man was racing pretty deep. Mills Hall was going deep on that play, and then Reynolds was covering his post. Not sure the other D-man was on the far side. Lockwood takes a shot, finds his way between a lot of legs. Kicked off to the side. 4:38 remaining. So we've got ourselves a penalty coming the way of number 7 for the Yeti, with the nameplate says Yeti. So not sure if that's, he's the mascot. Is that a high stick or a slash? I think number 19 might have driven that penalty. Yep, making some friends. All right, so that'll put the Storm on the PP. Hard shot, short-handed effort. Coming up ice, the Storm. Demers shot off the mark, but slaps onto the glass there. Percussive puck slap there. Demers and Reynolds. Reynolds gains possession. Reynolds throws it back. Demers is there, but Demers has got to get to it. Demers is going to try to angle his opponent. West Tabor. Back over to Reynolds. And leave with the back door. Good advancing play from Mills Hall, recognizing that space. Mills Hall horizontal to the, or sorry, parallel to the goal line. Another feed up front. And looks like Naylor freezes it. Number 1. Goaltender for the Yeti. 59 seconds remain in the man advantage for Northern Connecticut, Nor'easter. 3:28 remaining in play. And looks like that one might have snuck out of just off sides. And looks like we'll do a face-off. Referee signaling the 6 inches. That was over the line. Christo feeds it back. Shem, Racine. Kilty, Christo, Colarulo, and Kingsbury. A whole bunch of them all mucked up there along the wall. And we'll do it again. And so before Christo draw back, along the wall. Kilty gets it to Shem. Shem feeds it over to Fish. Fish is going to throw it deep. Gets to the glove of the Yeti. Comes into the neutral zone. 30 seconds remain in the power play for the Nor'easter. Christo draws back, looking to reassemble the breakout here. Vasey chops down on the puck. Comes back around. Kilty there to help him out. Kilty and Vasey work together. Nice job by Vasey to kick it along the wall. Sneaks it in behind Kilty and his opponent. Mills Hall steps in, and Vasey on the back. Vasey at the dot. Shot! Oh, beautiful shot from Vasey. A feed from Mills Hall. And the Storm strike. Ding-a-ling, and I think that was still power play. Nice. Big bang boom there, and Vasey finding the net. Love watching that. It looks like a little pinball making its way all the way through the net. Up, down, left, right. I feel like a cheat code. You unlock a cheat code when you do that with the puck in the net. 2:21 remaining, 7-4 game. So a lot of goals coming off penalties here for both teams. Shot from Bevier. And that one's cleared hard. Coming up ice is O'Leary. O'Leary sneaks by Finnegan. We'll have a pint later. Mills Hall and Finnegan exchanging pleasantries. Vasey there. He's like Obi's office over there. And he can sight that. And he's got the angle in that shot. Just about at mid-height, right? About 2 feet off the ice. And that's a weak spot a lot of times, that 6-hole for goalies. Shem keeping it in, right along the blue line. Gasperi feeds it over to his teammate. Cross pass. 65 seconds remain. Newman with the stop, rebounds, and collects on the second save there. Beer throws a shot to net. Stick save by Naylor. Nice job by Vasey to step down. Christo and Shem back. 35 seconds remain in play. Demers back on the ice. Demers charging hard. Demers, quick stop and drop off. Rebound, Reynolds tries to pick it up. That one cleared by Naylor. Goaltender for the Yeti. 20 seconds remain. Backdoors Vasey again. And this time he's on the right side. Vasey again, good to see how offensively minded he's been today. Looking forward to some more of that tomorrow. We got 2 games tomorrow. And that sound is the buzzer. And the teams to make their way back to so congratulating both of the goalies, I guess. So a little offense here, but Storm coming up short. 3-goal differential. which is what it was in the first half too, right? 4-1, and then was it 3-1? No, it was a 3-1 at the half, right? And ended with a 7-4 game. All right, that's it here from the New England Sports Village, for which the Yeti and the Storm matched up. And we got 2 games tomorrow, right? We got 11 o'clock, or sorry, what time are the games tomorrow? 9 o'clock? And 2 o'clock, so 9 and 2:50. All right, so look forward to trying to stream those. We're going to be at the New England Sports Center, not the Sports Village, and that's in Marlboro, that 81 rink complex. So we should be there, and I think we're on rink 8 to start. And then hopefully we'll have Wi-Fi or some kind of internet, and I'll take it from there. All right, so thanks for joining us, friends. We'll see you. Hope to see you tomorrow for those 2 other games here for the Storm on their trip up to Massachusetts.